Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Marvel's What If? Season 1, Episode 1, What If Captain Carter were the first Avenger? I don't know too much about what the plots of these what ifs are going to be, but I love them. And I love that we've got the multiverse now, so obviously these all are real. But I'm just really excited to get to explore these characters in different circumstances and to see what this show is going to bring for us. So a reminder, as with all of my Marvel shows, you can find the unedited version of this reaction and all of my reactions on my Patreon. And without further ado, let's find out what if Captain Carter were the first Avenger.
Where a single choice can branch out into infinite realities.
Yep. Now the TVA's gone, it is.
These vast new realities.
I'm here for as many seasons of this as they want to do. Okay. Is he going to get shot by the German assassin before he goes in?
No, I prefer to stay.
There. That's the moment.
Steve! Steve!
We either do this now or we lose the project. Rogers, get in there. He can't. Stark, you go in. What? Are you crazy?
Hang on. I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh!
Get ready.
Agent Carter. What are you doing?
A woman! How shocking!
Don't do this.
I love this art style. Stark would as well. You've got this, Peggy.
Did it work?
I think it did.
We won't be needing those hills anymore.
Peggy. Wow.
The height difference is going to be extreme now.
Promised peace and salvation. Instead, I get a girl.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Desired.
If we get lucky, someday your blood might tell us how to make a real super soldier.
Have a
Men.
soldier.
Women are nice left hook.
Not according to Colonel Flynn. Weapons great moron.
You could do it with a shield.
If only I was allowed to do that in my head. You were meant to be the one to end the war.
Now you will. And don't worry about me.
Steve would believe in you.
I was much of a dancer anyway.
Maybe you haven't found the right partner.
In a universe, they'd find each other.
Could power London for a century.
Or blow it to Kingdom Come inside 6 seasons.
I love that they've drawn Howard Stark as like a cross between the two Howard Stark actors.
Odin, I'm not risking one man. Never mind a platoon.
Well then, risk a woman.
The greatest minds alive.
And Stark is
Flynn's a moron. Lucky for you, I'm a genius.
or covert skills need work.
It's gonna be awkward.
I love it that it's all British. Yes, you are. Like Captain Britain. I love it. I mean, Britain doesn't really. How much as America has a right to be all proud? None. Yes, Peggy.
That was brilliant. Let's give it another go.
I think at this point the British army would be like, can she come work for us?
Must be desperate. Sending in a fragile Fraulein to fight for them.
Fragile.
If she's fragile, what does that make your men? Yes, Peggy. I mean, how arrogant do you have to be? She literally just beat up all of your men.
If we're going to take down Hydra, we'll need all the friends we can get.
I owe you one.
You owe me more than that. You owe me a dance.
Oh, how tragic is this gonna end? What I like as well is it's not like she got the Tesseract earlier because she's better than him.
This is nice. Mind if I have a go?
It was literally just because circumstances were different. She was in a different place to hear about it, and in a different world. Steve would have done the same, but obviously the worlds are different. Hehehe.
Are you the 107th? I'm here for Sergeant Barnes.
only Sergeant.
Queen of England?
We got there before he was experimented on.
Steve Rogers sent me.
I'm happy about this.
Captain Carter.
I love this. Oof.
Steve?
Rogers?
He's air support!
He's friends with that Hydra stomper?
I think I'm friends with him too. New dancing shoes. What do you think?
Well, then we better start dancing.
It's like Howard Stark made the first Iron Man suit years before.
Hold
Hold on. You can't even drive a car.
Dame and a flying.
Me, Mr. President, I've always said that Peggy is a real knockout. Told Stark to build it myself.
Yeah, of course you did. Oh, I love it.
The true champion of Hydra shall be summoned from beyond the stars. My champion.
Yours?
Has he found a monolith?
The Third Reich will fall, and Hydra
I thought the Tesseract did that to him.
You've always been a fighter. In a way, the outside finally matches the inside.
Yeah.
The way people view me.
Nice. I'm still that skinny kid from Brooklyn. Now just
Nothing wrong with that.
You're more than the suit. The suit is nothing without the man inside. You're my hero, Steve. I mean, you're...
Our hero. You're my hero too.
You're my hero too.
Thank you. Oh no, no, no. He hadn't been experimented on yet, so he'll definitely die, right?
Can end the war? Yeah.
I am... Are we seriously doing this again in my life?
Almost ripped my arm off.
Sorry. That is so not funny.
Got a visual. Peggy, go! Get out of
Steve?
I will tell you nothing.
He told me everything. Our German guest, Brad.
She really did used to be more stealthy, but I love it. Sorry. Just the way she punched through the sandbags amused me. How did he get a Tesseract? Time is short. He doesn't seem worried. Bucky, be careful. Why would you want a giant squid Hydra monster?
Hydra has risen.
It's Hive.
I have summoned the champion of Hydra.
Why did you think a giant squid monster would spare you? Good.
You gotta get me in the suit.
Okay, yeah, I'm here for that.
Generator should give this.
I mean, Hydra is this dumb.
Here to be grown.
Handy? I mean, yes, with the sword, yes.
Steve,
Did you miss me?
every second.
I told you it was indestructible. You were saying, Howard?
Okay, come on, team.
Wow. This thing is holding it open.
I'll push it back to
Oh, God.
You owe me a dance lesson.
Oh,
Saturday night.
no. Can't this universe get a happier ending? Oh my. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, she's back in the future, isn't she? Same as him. Same as what happened to Steve.
Please, put
Mhm.
it on. You're going to be okay.
Of course,
What a silly question to ask.
we won the war.
Her one choice gave birth to a whole new history.
Ooh.
And gave the multiverse a new hero. As for me,
I'm
these
so into this.
will not interfere, for I am the Watcher.
/ audience. Is the Watcher secretly evil? I loved that. I love the concept for this show, getting to just explore little pockets of what ifs, of headcanons and alternate universes. And let's be honest, anytime you have a headcanon or your own opinion on something from the Marvel Universe, we have a multiverse, it's all true. And I love how they did this. I love the art style for one. And just kind of the situation in which Peggy would become the Avenger one day. Captain Britain, although they ever called it that, would definitely, that makes sense. Had things transpired that way, that would happen. And I love that they didn't take away Steve's, of course they wouldn't do, but you know, you could definitely see some idiots on the internet being like, oh no, if they make Peggy the superhero, then they're gonna make Steve nothing. Women power sucks. I don't know. That's what they sound like to me. But Steve was just as much a hero as he was without the strength, just like Peggy was just as much a hero as she was with the strength, without the strength. And I love that they were able to kind of, Howard Stark made the first concept of an Iron Man. Obviously it wasn't quite as streamlined and as effective as Tony's Iron Man, but he made sort of something similar, and Steve was just as brave as ever. The only thing that was stopping him before was his limited capacity in terms of strength, and now he had this. Bucky seemed to make it out of this fairly well. I don't believe he was experimented on. Obviously, that's just one universe. We'll no doubt revisit him in, well, I know that there's a T'Challa episode, which is going to break my heart. And I think there's a Bucky episode, but this could have been a Bucky episode. I don't know. I don't know much about it, and I don't really want to know much about what's coming up until it happens. I knew there was an Agent Carter being Captain America. Esq1. I loved how it was the exact same story we knew, but with different elements. The only thing that I am genuinely confused by is that Red Skull appeared to have a Tesseract, despite us getting the Tesseract? Oh! Literally just occurred to me. Was the Tesseract powering Steve's suit? And that's what happened. That's how he got the Tesseract. I have literally just figured that out. I'm an idiot. Sorry, it's very hot. It's one of those days. But they managed to keep all the characters within character, again, show the struggles that women faced in these time periods, and yet everyone was just as brave, everyone was just as heroic. Hydra was just as stupid as ever, and yeah, I find it really interesting how things turned out, that he decided not to go with bombing everyone, he decided to go with a giant squid monster, which I like to think was Hive. He just was a bit bigger than he used to be. You can't tell me it wasn't Hive. It's alternate universe multiverses. But no, this was just such a good episode. It really yet again shows you Peggy and Steve's relationship is, they would be drawn to each other in any universe. And of course that doesn't mean that they can only be together. I believe people have multiple soulmates that you might meet at different points in your lives, or you might only meet one of them. But if you made a different choice, you would still one day find someone. But they were always sort of destined to be dragged apart. And I suppose within this universe, at the end of Endgame, she can go back to Steve, so that is something nice to know. And in this universe, Steve and Bucky, at the very least, would get to live their lives side by side, brothers, without any of the mess that they had to go through. God knows what's going to happen in other universes, but I really did enjoy that. This was a really fun show. It was really well done. They really stayed faithful to the original story, with making it believable where events could have gone this way, and I loved it, and I'm so excited for the rest. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.